Topic number three. Obviously, the Final Four is coming up this weekend. So I want to go and come up with 10 things to watch for in this Final Four. It can be anything you want. It could be players, it could be coaches, it could be game plans, whatever you want to see. Let's come up with 10 things to watch for in this Final Four, Dion.
Can I name the first one?
Yeah.
It's me, you, and G on a Saturday night on the Riverwalk.
Yep. Go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say that.
It's
Yep.
gonna be a
Me.
special performance.
It is. Also, can I give you some Final Four insight here?
What's that?
So the games on Saturday are late, right?
Mhm.
So like that's kind of like a little iffy getting out the game, whatnot. But on Sunday, you got like the full day. You got the full
Okay.
day, and the games on Monday aren't till at night. So
Okay.
if for some reason maybe you have yourself a late night, you got all day to get yourself, and then you go to the national championship game. It's a great setting. But yeah, this is gonna be the first link up
It
between
is.
me, you, and G and
The
JK
fifth.
because I know JK is gonna listen to us and be mad he's got left out.
That's JK. That's a hand up on me, JK. That's a hand up on me. What do you think JK's drink of choice is? I feel like he's like a sex on the beach drink guy.
I feel like he is. He also carries around a Ziploc bag of creatine and puts like a tablespoon in every drink he has so he feels better about himself.
He does pops a little pre-workout before we hit the bar. Like, yo, I gotta get jacked up real
Yeah, no,
quick.
I'm not doing that, man. I do my mixed drinks with liquid IVs. I love you, JK. I'm sorry.
Love you too. Yeah.
Number two, it's Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Cooper Flag. He's a national player of the year. He's a generational guy, and like this is the biggest stage for him, right? This is the biggest stage, and what's he gonna do? Well, the
This
best
is his moment. This is like also Cooper Flag versus Houston, Florida versus Auburn, respectfully. Of course, I know that's got to be number three. This is the best thing for college basketball.
I was just gonna say the four number one seeds is great. What my man call it?
All chalk on the Riverwalk.
All chalk on the Riverwalk is number three. Number four for me, a thing to watch for is that Florida is the worst is playing the worst of the one seeds.
Yes.
It's playing the
Yes.
worst of the one seeds. They are playing the worst of the one seeds. Um, but with a caveat, they have the best guard.
I think I don't know. I'm like obsessed with Concadipple right now.
Yeah, he. Who'd you rather have, Walter Clayton or Con Knuckle?
I think I'd rather have Walter Clayton.
I
Yeah.
think I have Walter Clayton too. So number four is that Florida's playing the worst of the one seeds, but they have the best guard in the
Yeah.
Final Four.
Tahad's special too. That save he made that just ended in a layup was
Yeah,
crazy.
no, yeah, it was really, really crazy, Dion. It was very. Mm-mm-mm.
Uh, Number five, I had the realization today, Houston can beat Duke.
Houston can beat Duke. That's very. They definitely can. That team is just so well coached, man. And also, like, we'll probably talk about it more this week, but um, it's gonna be interesting to see how they match up. Like, who's guarding? Because like Houston is so good and they got great wingspan, but they don't necessarily have the greatest like height in general. And everyone who plays on Duke is like 6'5" and over. It's insane. Like Tyrese Proctor is 6'7", 6'6". So it's gonna be crazy. But definitely how Houston matches up with Duke, I think I would put there at five. At six though, thing to watch for. Let me hold on. Let me double check this real quick before I say something stupid. No, this is true. There's going to be a coach that comes to the Final Four that wins their first national championship.
Dyer, Pearl, Golden. Yeah.
There's going to be a coach who tackles their demons and wins their first national championship.
I hope it's Kelvin Sampson.
I do too. I want him to get one, but also Duke's the best team. But I really want Samson to get one. I feel like it because I feel like people love to put him down, and if he got a title, they couldn't do it anymore, even though they shouldn't do it in general. But if he did it, then they definitely shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
This is impossible. If Duke and Shire could somehow win while Kelvin Sampson also coached the team, that's like my dream scenario.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, we got one, we got seven, eight. All right, we got four more things to watch for this Final Four. What do you think is another thing we should watch for?
I always love the like pannings over to like a bunch of people in the crowd that actually can't see the floor during the Final Four because they're like stuck behind like a million poles and
Dog, there's so many bad seats at the Final Four. Like I get saying you're there, but there was that year I was in New Orleans and I was like that is it Sting? Is that the wrestler?
yeah, yeah,
When he's up by like the rafters? That was
yeah.
me. It was insane. I'm scared of heights and I was afraid watching the game.
I told G I'm gonna buy the worst possible ticket to the Final Four because I want to experience that.
No, you don't. It takes so long to get up there. It's truly ridiculous. Um, eight. Eight. What's the matchup? You know what? I'll go ahead since we talked about Duke and Houston. I think the SEC, all the matchup of the SEC teams on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, I think who Florida won the SEC tournament. Auburn won the regular season. Florida beat Auburn. So like this is a battle between two high level teams, two good coaches. So I'm gonna go ahead at eight, and I'm gonna put Florida taking on Auburn in the battle for who gets SEC supremacy this year. Because in your eyes, who's the best team in the SEC?
It's Auburn. Well, no, no, no. I switched up towards the end. I said Florida, but then today makes me want to say Auburn. But I thought so highly of Michigan State. Like my brain is a pretzel after these last couple weekends.
That's fine to watch. I think I lean Florida, but I go back and forth because that Auburn performance, the last 10 minutes of Michigan in this game,
Right.
pretty, pretty impressive in my eyes. I don't know how we got to this point without saying this. Nine is Chad Baker Mazara. That dude is wild. And not just like wild, like technical ways. He does so many things that should hurt his team and do hurt his team at times. It is ridiculous. Like there's no pulling the ball back out. He throws some of the most ridiculous passes I've ever seen. His shot selection is terrible, and yet he is Auburn's second most important player. That should terrify people.
So I think he listens to this channel, by the way. So I listened to U and G's preview for the game this morning while I was figuring out what my bets were. And you guys mentioned how like Fears, Holloman, Akins, all of them need to get to Auburn and make them do the stupid thing. Fears tried to do that at the end of the first half, and all Baker Mazar did was this.
Yeah,
And that was the moment where I said, "This is the most dangerous team in the country."
very fair. He did hold back on that. He did definitely hold back on that. All right, one last thing to watch for in the Final Four.
Todd Golden versus Shire. If one of them gets it done, they're the next great college basketball coach.
Oh, okay. So if you get the battle of the young bulls there, then that's going to be who is the next guy.
Yeah. Because I think everyone's kind of assuming like one day Oates goes to the NBA.
Hmm.
And there's the possibility that one day Hurley goes to the NBA. We don't really talk about Shire and Golden like NBA guys at the moment, which honestly might mean they're the ones that actually make the jump, kind of like Billy Donovan did for Florida. But I think whoever is able to get it done, like they're now the new face of coaching in college basketball once Hurley takes his next step.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's 10 things to watch for directly after the Final Four is decided. That's probably going to change in like 12 hours, and maybe I'll have it as another topic on tomorrow's episode. But be sure to tune in, and I'm very excited overall for this Final Four. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be in San Antonio. You ever been to San Antonio?
No, honestly, all I know about San Antonio is the Riverwalk and then the way Charles Barkley feels
I
about
feel
it.
like that's honestly, I might go on the streets and ask people what they think about San Antonio, and everybody's going to reference what Charles Barkley said.
That's
Literally
all I know
everybody.
about it.
Literally everybody. But all right, can't wait to see it. It is March, and that means that March Madness is upon us. And if you are looking for a place to play, Underdog Fantasy has you covered. Sign up and deposit using code SLEEPERS, that's code SLEEPERS, to receive up to $1,000 in bonus credit plus a free pick. Head over to Underdog Fantasy today and use promo code SLEEPERS to take advantage of this amazing offer.